The genesis of the program, I think, started more than 2 to 3 years ago, where we really wanted to look at 3 different perspectives. One was, how do we strengthen our talent strategy? How do we build a stronger succession pipeline? But also, how do we create an environment that is conducive for our leaders to grow and create an environment, right? And hence we thought that, okay, coaching is something that we need to bring into this program. And that's where I think we kind of reached out to Unlurn, because they are experts in this field. They understood the bigger picture. They invested in the whole journey, that when we conceptualized the Catalyst program, they also gave us cues of, hey, this doesn't work, this might work, and so on. They also brought in this context of peer-to-peer learning as well. And they knew that, hey, we are partners in it together. And I think that was important for us.
We are a deep coaching company for forward-looking organizations, and we keep reciting this mantra to ourselves that we don't really look at stopgaps. We actually are a company which believes in permanent transformations.
With Volvo, they already had a learning journey, which was called the Catalyst. And what they wanted is to create a coaching solution or a deep coaching solution, on top. Volvo generally views leaders from 3 different lenses. Leaders who can, lead self, lead others, and lead through others. For us in this journey, we had the topmost layer of leaders in the company.
We had 3 goals in mind when we designed the leadership journey for Volvo. The most important one being, how do we create a space where leaders can delve into their current leadership style and take a deeper dive to understand the various nuances of how do they lead themselves and how do they lead their team. The second important factor was, how do we create a collaborative environment where all the leaders can come together to talk about their challenges and resolve them together in a collaborative way. The third important factor was, how do we integrate values of Volvo into the way they lead themselves, and how do they lead their team as well.
The impact started from day 1, where we could easily see from the session 1 itself the trust levels went up with the coach as well as with the peers.
Best part of this program is that you try to understand yourself. It's more about knowing yourself than understanding what a leader should do. So in the one-to-one coaching, we express ourselves, we talk about our issues, the day-to-day challenges what we have in leadership. The Catalyst program helped me to understand how to communicate with the team, how effective communication has to be practiced in the team meetings as well.
One-to-one coaching has worked really well for me, where I got to understand that I was overusing my strengths, in fact. And this I'm talking about is social intelligence, where I was spending too much time to understand what others want. So instead of taking a decision today, it was delaying my decision.
Unlurn talks about leaders grow together. It talks about the bigger picture. It talks about organization goal. When you are handling a large team, you need to inculcate emotion as well as fairness. So now I'm using both the parameters into my decisions, and I'm seeing a very big change in myself as well as with my team.
I would like to thank Unlurn for introducing deep coaching, where I got to know my fears and take my leadership to the next level.